If you clicked on this video, you are probably thinking about the Colorado Springs area, and we are here to give you all of the basics when it comes to Colorado Springs. As your local natives and real estate agents, we know the city inside and out, so we are here to give you all the information we possibly can about this great city.
So we'll kind of dive into location. What does really location look like here in Colorado Springs? We have north, south, east, west, right? So when we're talking about real estate and kind of what that looks like north and south, east and west, I like north, you're going to be closer to the Denver area, right? Monument, Castle Rock, close to I-25, close to like the Black Forest area, Interquest area, all that good stuff. South, you're going to be closer to Pueblo. Big thing is you're going to be really close to Fort Carson. And so it's not centrally located. If you are in the military and in the Army, that's probably like the location that you would love. And it's closer to Pueblo, which you can get to Pueblo Lake, all that good stuff.
Hello there.
You want to go with east and west?
Well, we live on the east side. We're just outside of Colorado Springs in Peyton. But the east side, really, I would say it starts kind of at the Powers Corridor, which is great. This is where a lot of your local shopping is. You got restaurants, anything that you can eat, and it's a huge pathway north and south of Colorado Springs. So depending on where you're looking to get, Powers Corridor is going to be great for you. Then you get into like the Banning Lewis Ranch community, which you've heard us talk about, the Retreat, which is the 55 and up community, which you've heard us talk about before as well.
Number one,
Percheron.
I can't say it right.
There's so many communities all over Colorado Springs, but the east side is great. It's a little bit more low-key lifestyle. The population is a little bit lower. It's still up and coming, but there's still lots of great things about the east side. And then for all the nature lovers and the downtown style people, the west side is where you're going to want to be if that is what you're looking for. Nature is literally out your front door. You can get to the mountains, you can get to Manitou Springs, you can get to all of the things that you want.
Woodland Park,
trails, everything is on that side. And then the downtown area, if you're a foodie or if you just kind of like that scene, if you're a party person and you want to go to downtown Colorado Springs and throw a party, that is where all the action happens in the Colorado Springs area. So hopefully that gives you a little bit of the lay of the land.
So now let's talk about weather and our climate and kind of what that looks like here in Colorado Springs. If you are just now tuning in, subscribe right now because we talk about all kinds of different things Colorado Springs related and surrounding areas. And
unless this is your first video ever about Colorado Springs,
you've heard us talk.
You've probably heard about the weather before.
Yes.
But
I think a big thing that people that are not from Colorado Springs are kind of like culture shock with or not like weather shock with is that we legit get 4 seasons. We get 4 seasons, you guys, in one day. And that's not just like a comedy, like funny thing. That truly does happen. We will start in the morning where it's freezing cold because now we're right into the fall winter months, right? So it's colder. And so you'll have your heated seats on or you'll be warming up your car and you'll have frost on your windows. But then by 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, you have taken off your first layer.
And the AC is on.
No longer. And sometimes I'm horrible. Sometimes I'll forget, you guys, that I have my heated seats on. And then it does warm up and it's like 2, 3 o'clock. And I'm like, wow, it's so freaking hot. Why am I so hot? But I forgot that at 8 a.m. it was freezing. So when we talk about the weather, we do really get 4 seasons. Our spring is very much a spring, cool breeze, nice, I would say like 60s to 75s. Summers are 70 and up. We don't get super hot, like we don't get over 100 degrees, I don't think very rarely.
I would say, a few times a year at most.
Yeah, and then our winter is cold. We can get below 0. We get snow, we get blizzards, but then we also get 65, 70 degree weather too.
I think a part of the culture shock fall.
Did I say fall?
She didn't talk about fall, but
it's clearly not my favorite.
She does like fall. Fall is, it's crazy because right now we're just getting into the winter season. We didn't have any snow. Normally the first snow is by Halloween. We haven't had any. It's almost the end of November at the time of this recording.
We had one little guy.
November. So yeah, we've had like not even a quarter of an inch little dusting. But culture shock wise, Colorado Springs is prepared for anything.
Yes.
I know a lot of culture or climates where it's like super hot and then you get a snow and then it freezes, your entire state shuts down or your city shuts down. Colorado Springs is not like that. We have road treatment. It is literally built into the ecosystem of Colorado Springs to be prepared for any type of crazy.
100%.
So just know that it doesn't matter what the nature is going to throw at Colorado Springs, we can handle it, and the city goes on, and you have to go to work when it snows here. So just be prepared.
The kids will get a ton of snow days, you guys. That is a real thing.
Yeah.
Way too many. I remember when I was in school, we didn't get snow days. We got maybe like 1 or 2 throughout the whole entire year, and that's because it was literally like a huge blizzard. Nowadays, I feel like the school districts are a lot weaker, and they're like, oh, it's gonna snow, which I'm thankful for, because we need to take care of the children and the safety of the children. But
the other thing I'll say, if you're looking at moving to the Colorado Springs area, first of all, reach out to us. I'm Sean, and this is Crystal, and we're your local agents, so we would love to help you find a home. But 2 is the altitude. This is the number one thing that I see when it comes to out-of-state people moving to Colorado Springs that kicks them back to where they're going, or just a totally different region. If you have health concerns at all whatsoever, come visit the area, see if your body is okay with the altitude, and we're pretty close to the sun, and there's lots of like seasonal allergies and things like that happen here. So just come visit, see if you love it, and if you love it, then reach out to us and we can help you make this new place home.
well, and I think that that's a big thing to talk about too, because if you have any health issues, you guys, whether it's a little or a big health issue, come visit before you move, unless you're in the military and you're being forced to, so you have no choice. But it really does have a huge impact on your body. And sometimes, not saying that it's all bad, right? Sometimes it's the opposite, and it's actually really, really good for your body. So just visit, right?
It's interesting. We helped a client move to Hawaii, and their body in Hawaii does not like that climate for whatever reason.
No, they've
Colorado.
regressed of what they have going on with their health. And now they are trying to get back here to Colorado Springs because their body does so much better.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, it could go either way, but it's something that's different, and you don't realize it until like you're here. The other thing that I wanted to touch on when it comes to the climate and the weather and stuff, we don't have humidity, you guys.
It's a little dry.
We are dry. We are very, very dry, which means that you will have your lotion, you will have your chapstick, you'll have your hair products and all that kind of stuff, because other states, such as like Florida, anything down south, right, Texas, all of that, your humidity, you guys, is insane. 50, 60, 70 degrees, and it makes a huge difference. It makes a huge difference how you breathe. It makes a huge difference how your skin feels, your hair feels, what your hair does. I mean, it's crazy.
I think you've meant 50, 60, 70% humidity.
Yeah, what'd I say?
Not degrees.
Oh, no, not degrees.
Not temperature.
No, humidity. Because you guys have like 80 degrees, but you have like 60 percentage of humidity, and
higher.
And it makes it's just very, very different. So just keep that in mind when you're moving here to Colorado Springs.
One last pro tip on this topic. Keep the chapstick in your car, but don't buy the tubular style that you roll. Get the liquid kind, because that way when it's 85 degrees and it's sitting in your car, it doesn't melt because it's just a liquid already. So pro tip.
Yep.
The EOS kind is my favorite.
We should be sponsored.
We should.
Maybe that will be the next gig. All right, now that we talked about kind of our weather, let's talk about kind of what the landscape looks like here in Colorado Springs.
Yeah, you have, really it goes so various. Like you got historical districts of Colorado Springs, you got New Belgium, you got everywhere in between. But I think that a lot of the people that are moving from out of state do have a very big opinion on this one. Sometimes if you're wanting the more mature landscaping, a bigger lot, and just a lot of this can be a part of an HOA too, you're going to be looking for a more established community in the Colorado Springs area. We do have a ton of new builds popping up, just like I'm sure you do from wherever you're watching. But when you get into these new build communities, you're not going to have a 100-year-old tree in your backyard that provides tons of shade and it's just nice to have. You're also not going to have to pick up after yourself in the new build because there won't be any leaves on the ground. But the new build communities, you're going to walk through and there's just going to be little sticks everywhere that are called trees because they're so new that they haven't had time to grow yet. If you're looking for mature landscapes, bigger lots, things like that, I would say that you're probably going to want to look for a more established community, which can be found throughout Colorado Springs. So reach out to us if you need a little bit of guidance with how to find those new builds versus established communities.
Well, I mean, I think too, when we're talking about kind of, the different type of landscape that we have here in Colorado, I'm going to kind of veer off to like actual physical landscape. When Sean was talking about trees and stuff like that, it's really hard to get really, really green grass here in Colorado because of our weather temperatures and our soils. Our soils suck.
Our soils are crazy.
But I mean, it is possible. It just takes a lot of work and a lot of money because you have to water it, you have to seed it, you have to take care of it, right? You have to pet it and tell it it's pretty.
Then you'll have watering restrictions, so
right.
You can't do too much.
So you'll see a lot of homes that have turf, right? And I think that that's really different too. And that's kind of, when we bring buyers and we tour different communities, they're like, why don't you have real grass? Where's the real grass? And it's just kind of it's a shock at first. But the great thing about more of like that zero-scape landscape is that it's literally, you don't have to maintain it, right? You can contact a weed person. We have an amazing person who comes out, sprays it, and the weeds are completely gone. And then you don't have to mow, you don't have to water. And that's different from a lot of the other areas that we see. Then the other thing that I'm going to say is that the great thing about Colorado Springs and surrounding areas is that if you want a property that has acreage, we got you. If you want a property that is very, very low maintenance and you don't want a big lot and you're over all of that, we got you. And really there is something for everyone here, no matter what you're looking for.
Another big difference from a lot of areas that our viewers watch from is that Colorado Springs has basements. Basements are kind of obscure to some of our viewers, but essentially, like in a 2-story home where you have your loft, the basement is that for Colorado Springs homeowners. You go down your stairs. Sometimes it's completely enclosed. Sometimes you'll have what one of my favorite features is like a walkout basement where you go down inside the home, but then there is a door to like the backyard that you can actually go in and out of and do whatever you want to do, barbecue or just hang out. So basements are unique to Colorado Springs in that aspect as well. But yes, we have single family homes, condos, townhomes, you name it, any kind of home that's
attached, modular home, manufactured home, trailers. We have it all, you guys.
So you're thinking Colorado Springs is right. The weather checks your boxes, the house checks your boxes, but what about the actual lifestyle of Colorado Springs? Take it away.
The lifestyle here, I would say, is very wide range. We do have downtown, right? So we have nightclubs and we have all that kind of stuff for if you're looking for that. We have a ton of small businesses, local community type thing. We're heavy military, right? So we have a base pretty much within 20 minutes everywhere. And so we have huge companies, corporations that are here in Colorado Springs, which means that the economy and the type of jobs that we have that are available is huge. So we have people that are making millions and millions of dollars, and then we have people who are just starting up a brand new business. And so the lifestyle here, I think, is very, very diverse. You get a little bit of everything.
Yeah, and if you're looking for a fast-paced lifestyle, there is an area in the city that will fit your needs. If you're looking for a more laid-back, peaceful, slow pace, there is an area that fits your needs. If you're wanting to own a farm with tons of animals, there is an area that's going to fit your needs. If you want a mansion, if you want a small home, like the lifestyle here, you can literally find pretty much anything and everything that you're going to be looking for. So I think that Colorado Springs is really unique in that aspect.
For sure.
And not only that, but it's all within like a 30-minute drive. So if you are in a laid back whatever area, but you want to go throw a party
spicy?
that night, yeah, you can drive 25, 30 minutes and get to that area of town where you can go have a great night out. If you want to take your spouse on a date night, like you could totally do that too. It really just depends, but Colorado Springs has a lot to offer when it comes to lifestyle.
And that's why, I mean, obviously, like, we're a little bit biased with this, but the older that I've gotten, the more quiet I like things. And I like to just stay home. I like to be with my family. We are real estate agents, right? So our life is busy. It's kind of like, it's nonstop like this. And so it's really nice just kind of to be home. And because we do live more on the east side in Meridian Ranch, and it's a little bit quieter, but sometimes we do feel spicy, right? And so we like to go out to a nice dinner and treat ourselves and have more of that lively mix with things. And it's literally 22 minutes away. So I love that. I love that if you want it, it's there. But also if you don't, if you're more like a natural, organic, earthy type person, Manitou Springs is amazing. And They have so many different shops there and local restaurants and grounding and saltwater pools and just very, very unique things there, right? So you can go there and fit in. But then if you want just something a little bit extra, it's 20 minutes away, right?
Yeah.
Or it's, go ahead.
I was just going to say, and if you're looking for something even more than that, a lot of people like Colorado Springs because of the proximity to Denver. Castle Rock, Monument, those places a little bit further north without having to pay the price and the pains of what comes with those different areas. So I was actually just, you guys know, if you're a returning viewer, I go to Lifetime. It is on the north side of Colorado Springs in the Briargate area. I actually was going to pick her up at the airport, and it was an hour and 5 minutes to get to DIA, which is Denver International Airport. I was like, man, this is a pretty quick drive to go from Colorado Springs to Denver. So if you're looking for proximity, maybe you do work in Denver, but you don't want to pay...
Which we get a lot of people do.
Yeah, outrageous prices for the cost of living, or you don't like the population there, or you just don't like the culture there, whatever that looks like. There are tons of people that commute from Colorado Springs to Denver for work. And especially if you're on the north end of town, it's not going to be too
not that bad.
I really hate Denver traffic. Do not get me wrong. As soon as you can see the Broncos Stadium, it's like, oh gosh, here comes the 25.
It's instant. Instant. No matter what time of the day, it doesn't matter. There is always freaking traffic in Denver.
But if you're that unique character that wants to do that commute every day,
yeah, you could be coming from California, where you're used to driving like 2 hours one way every single day, you guys. So we're spoiled though. We live in Colorado Springs, right? So we don't get crazy traffic like that. When we do get traffic, it's because there's a horrible accident and they literally had to shut down the road.
Yep.
Other than that, it's never bumper to bumper for longer than 5 to 7 minutes.
And then same thing when it comes to lifestyle, proximity to nature, especially a lot of people, especially during the winter season, like I don't like Colorado Springs in the winter because I don't get to go do winter activities.
Yeah.
If I snowboarded or skied or wanted to go do all those adventures, I would probably really enjoy it. I'm not saying I don't like Colorado Springs in the winter. I'm saying I would enjoy it more if I was able to get out and go do those activities. So if you want to go skiing,
they're just a little bit more of a hike to
yeah, there's a couple hours to go, but people like Colorado Springs because they still get to be here. If you want to, look at what a little condo is going to cost you in Breckenridge. That's a little bit of a pricey expense.
Well, and the great thing, right, is that because Colorado in general is absolutely stunning. It's a gorgeous state, you guys. But if you want to be in Breckenridge, which there's not very many, like you're not going to have corporate jobs there. You're not going to have military jobs there. It's very select. It's very vacation-ish,
oh, yeah.
Right? So you're probably not going to buy a condo for your primary residency there. You would probably buy a condo there for a vacation or an Airbnb or something like that. But the great thing about living in Colorado Springs is you can have your normal life here and it's way more affordable, but then it's a 2.5, 3.5, 4.5 hour drive, depending on which mountain you're going. So you can literally go there in a day and come back in a day. And that's pretty darn cool.
Mm-hmm. So those are the basics of the Colorado Springs area. If you're looking for more in-depth videos about specific things, be sure to subscribe to the channel. We drop new Colorado Springs videos every single week.
Once a week.
And we are your experts when it comes to the Colorado Springs area. So if you're thinking about relocating, click the pinned comment in the comments and click the link, fill out the information, and we would love to schedule a call with you. If you have any other questions, feel free to comment below. But until next time, we will see you in the next video.